All right, so let's take a look at the first game here of the October 2013 LSAT exam, which tells us a concert promoter is filling the 6 slots at a benefit concert. The slots from earliest to latest are numbered 1 through 6. The slots will be filled by 6 bands: Uneasy, Vegemite, Wellspring, Expert, Yard Sign, and Zircon. So again, 6 bands, 6 spots. You notice we have a 1-to-1 linear game here. The only question is, where do these bands perform? Now, the order must meet the following constraints. All right, so let's go through the rules here. The first rule tells us Vegemite performs in an earlier slot than Zircon. Well, V comes before Z, which tells me that Z can't be first, V can't be sixth. Our second condition tells us that both Wellspring and Zircon perform earlier than X. So again, we know W and Z before X, which tells me that X can't be first or second, and W and Z cannot be sixth. Our third condition tells us Uneasy performs in one of the last 3 slots, which tells me that Uneasy can't be first, second, or third. So again, saying that Uneasy is coming after slot 3. And our fourth and final condition tells me that Yard Sign performs in one of the first 3 slots. So again, Yard Sign can't be fourth, can't be fifth, can't be sixth. And again, you know this Yard Sign coming before the 4th spot. Well, right away we should notice we've eliminated 4 of our 6 variables in the final spot. The only possibilities that remain for spot 6 are U and X. So we'll put the dual option there for U and X. But we also want to take a moment to create the larger chain, right? Because we know that V comes before Z, and then we know that Z and W come before X. So we should notice right away that allows us to fill out a bit more, because now we know X has 3 variables before it, at least, so X cannot be third either. And similarly, we know that V has 2 variables that are going to appear after it. Again, we do not know the relationship between W and V, but we know that definitely Z and X come after V, which tells me that V can't be fifth. And we should also notice that V cannot be fourth. And why? Because if V came fourth, what would happen? Well, we would have Z and then X, and U would then be pushed in one of the first 3 positions, which would violate our third condition that U must come in one of the last 3 spots. So that is not possible, proving again that V can't be fourth. And that would be the setup for this game. Now that we have our rules clear, we have our setup, let's turn our attention to the questions.